Welcome to the Disney Vacation Club Villas at the Disneyland Hotel. Here we are at the newest DVC resort that opened in September of 2023, and we're following the pixie dust path up the walkway to the entrance of the hotel. There's some nice design here. Welcome home signs greet you as you enter. And here's the entry to the hotel. There's a very nice Disneyland Hotel rug with the DVC artwork on it. Entering, we see the open lobby area, which has a very large mural on the back left wall. This lobby area is very spacious, very light and airy feeling. There's a separate room off to the right side with some seating area, some workspace. There's the mural on the wall, and then as we go around the back of that separate workspace to the right, we see some sitting areas. Here's where we see the elevators on the left. There's a look back at the front entrance again, and a look at the mural. As we walk back towards the back of the lobby area, there's a hallway that leads to some guest rooms. Here's a closer look at some of the characters in the mural. Quite a number of films are depicted in this very large mural. I think this is one of the highlights of the lobby area. A lot of DVC resorts have a very small lobby area in the building, but this is a very wide open, spacious, airy, light. Some of these films that are depicted here in the mural are also the genesis of the colored tile artwork that's outside, which we will see in a little while. This is coming into the lobby from the pool area. So again, you see the layout. The elevator bank is there on the right. Here again is the very large, spacious work area. There's a weird fireplace kind of thing, although it's not fire, it's more like smoke or steam. A large television. Outside there's a little seating area there as well, and then there's a door back into the main lobby area with the elevator bank straight ahead. There's the backside of the fireplace with another television. Here advertising the area that you're in right now. There's the weird fireplace thing. It's pretty neat. It's kind of not necessary, but it's pretty neat. Displays of ink and paint animation type of things in the glass cabinets here. Overall, I think there's a very significant amount of effort put into this lobby to make it very welcoming. Comfortable seating, as well as the workspace tables with power outlets. And then outside there's a small seating area as well. And then to the right is the doorway to the pool. There's this piece of artwork on display too. Not sure what that is. There's some more display cabinets here. Animation focused displays. Some maquettes, film reels. pencils, photos of Walt. There's the elevator bank. There are 4 elevators in the building. There's some Steamboat Willie items. Mickey Mouse. There's an animator's light board. All in all, a pretty thoughtful use of space. I really like it. We're going to take a walk outside into that little seating area that's adjacent to the workroom. This is a very small space, kind of a private area to sit and chat. It's only accessible through the doorway from that workspace inside. But here we see the colored artwork that's on the outside of the tower, and each of those is actually a unique set of colors spaced and sequenced according to certain scenes from different animated features. And so you can see those from the outside and you might wonder, what the heck are they? Well, each one of them has an explanation down below. We just left the pool area of the Disneyland Hotel, and so we're coming back to the DVC Tower from this direction. That's the pool area of the main Disneyland Hotel. And now we're walking back out through that pixie dust path. Here's a map, very helpful map, that shows you where the DVC Tower is in relation to the other 3 towers of the Disneyland Hotel. You can see it's kind of the 4th side of the rectangle. And you can see how it's arranged with the Disneyland Hotel pools in the middle, and then there's the DVC pool that has its own pool around the back side. Here we're going to walk into the DVC pool area. There's the towels. So this is actually not the DVC pool area. This is out in front of the building yet, but it's a walkway from the Disneyland Hotel pool. And then you go under the building to get to the DVC pool in the back there. So it's actually very open, and it's accessible. All the pools are accessible to guests of either the hotel or the DVC villas, which is very nice. That gate leads you to that little private seating area that's off the workroom. Here's a better look at the tower. It's 12 floors. That is the pool map of the Disneyland Hotel pools, and then you can see the DVC pool in there as well. So here we are walking into the DVC pool area. This is from the back. You can see the water splash pad. On our left are those weird separate buildings that contain a handful of studio villas. But this is the back of the pool we're at now. There's a hot tub in the far back corner. Plenty of lounge chairs and seating, but here's a bit of a better look at those villas. They're 2-story buildings. There's a villa on the 2nd floor and then also one on the 1st floor that look right out to the pool area. There's the hot tub again. The DVC pool is pretty spacious, but it's not very fancy. It's a pretty plain pool with just a bit of an interesting design, but there's a lot of seating around, which is a welcome thing. The splash pad on the right is really cool, and it's themed after Steamboat Willie, and we're going to take a look at that in a minute. There's another view of the DVC pool with those villas, single villas in the background. Zoom out a bit here, take a wider look at the pool. The 2-story buildings in the back, the seating area and the splash pad. Here's a better look, a walk around of the splash pad. It's very nice, colorful. There's plenty of seating nearby so you can relax while your kids are playing. There's a Steamboat Willie Mickey sculpture in the middle, and then different water features, fountains, jets. There were a few children playing it in this, and they seem to really enjoy it. But there's a lot of different water features to it, as well as a very nice design. Certainly more thought put into this than some other splash pads I've seen. Nice colors, lighting. There's a look. And in the far back again are those two-story buildings that have the weird extra villas in them. There are very few of those, so I imagine they're going to be very hard to book. And they also don't seem to offer a lot of privacy, as they look right out onto the pool, especially the first floor ones. So time will tell whether those end up being popular or not. Here's a better look at the Steamboat Willie sculpture in the front of his ship on the splash pad there. There's a rainfall water feature in the middle of the ship. See there's some sprinklers spraying out. That rainfall is kind of neat. But overall, this is a very well-designed water splash area for kids. Very colorful design to this building and its associated areas. There are a fair number of villas that have a view out onto the pool area. You can see the balconies at the very left, and then there in the center, those are balconies that are associated with the 1 and 2 bedroom suites. The studios do not have a balcony, they just have windows. There's a better view of the pool suites. And again, a look at Steamboat Willie with a building in the background. This is a fairly spacious pool area. It was a bit chilly when we were there, which meant the hot tub was very crowded and the pool was not. I wish they would have added at least 1 or maybe 2 more hot tubs. There are a couple of hot tubs in the pool over at the Disneyland Hotel side of the building, but when we were here, one of them was closed and the other one was overrun with children. So I think hot tubs, an additional hot tub or 2 here would have proven very popular. Here's a better look at those villas. There's a little outside either patio or balcony on the second floor rooms. But again, there aren't many of these. They're kind of weird, kind of hard to get to. Also, you have to walk around the very back side of the building to get to them through that blue gate there. That is how you get to those buildings. There's also a grilling area back outside there through that gate that's open for anyone's use who's staying at the villas. Thanks for watching our walkthrough of the lobby and pool area of the brand new DVC villas at the Disneyland Hotel.